real. But my quarterback, Jalen Hurts, dog. Jalen Hurts. 7 tackles. I don't know how I feel about that.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's week 2 of the...
We're fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Baker.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018 in his 3rd season in the NFL. It's Baker Mayfield.
It was so interesting in the run-up to the draft to talk with different scouts. I got one to tell me that in his notes he wrote down, Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. One dude took out both of my fat, bro.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Took 2 star linebackers.
I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity,
that was my bad.
You can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Patriots.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Still can't tackle.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
What?
Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and his 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. On first down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass.
It's AJ Green, my man.
From the 25.
And you drop it. And you drop.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And you can't throw a fucking ball.
It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Dude, Jalen Hurts can
a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
Crease board, computer, exactly what you want, though.
Ain't no fucking
on your first drive, stop on
Ain't no fucking way.
Defensively.
Jalen Hurts misses an open guy like that. I don't even care if you're getting pressured. No. No.
Mayfield on first down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Johnson.
He didn't get it.
Carry on Johnson.
The numbers for Johnson in last week's game. 9 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game because they have to have enough volume.
Bro, this is all pro shit. And they're still highlighting plays for Like, don't. I'm not even going to pick them. Like, get that shit out of here.
I expect them to get a minimum
All pro
of
on
15
Madden shit.
carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
On second down now, it's Johnson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Well, they had a gain of 1, then 2, and now 3.
And it's third down.
Mayfield. And he is tackled inside
The receivers catch everything. They catch everything. I don't get it.
2019 draft. Had a disappointing rookie season, though. Only 12
I'm so
catches
confused.
for 105 yards and just 2 touchdowns. With his talent and his potential, this team needs him to step up.
Like, no way he catches that ball.
A 7-yard pickup.
I'm sorry, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Bullshit.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Patriots 7, Seahawks 0.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Mayfield with it once more. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus
Was that a glitch or something? There's no way that bounces off and goes out. Somehow counts.
When you look at the background of
It's
these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Shit confusing me.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
For Pete Carroll, by the way, his ties to the Patriots go deeper than that heartbreaking loss in Super Bowl 49. He was actually the Patriots head coach for 3 years. Some people forget that, 97, 98, and 99. And he had some degree of success as they went 27 and 21 in those 3 seasons. 2 minutes gone by, second
God, I don't know about you, but 27-21 for a head coach isn't that bad.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
I get the ball starts second half, so I'm going to waste as much time as I can. Score a touchdown. Get that ball back.
That was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another.
I just dropped everything.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field.
That ain't
cold. Second down.
Incomplete.
Like, that's straight cold.
Burt sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Like, my dude's literally dropped everything. His confidence went off.
And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Oh, nifty juke. Now a hit and a loose football.
Yeah, bitch boy. Give me that ball.
Buffalo on the play. Recovered by the...
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
And
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did. Well, it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Finally,
Green, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks able to make
how could you
this
drop
a close
everything,
game
homie?
again. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means great character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to bring character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
He's made one completion though, because I've had like 4 drops this game.
Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. And ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. First down, Mayfield. Catch is made by Harry. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Bruh. Are you
so
kidding
many
me?
ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Eluding the pressure right.
Fumble, bro. That 100% would have been
And
fumble.
he'll get it out to
100%,
midfield. Looks like, yeah,
bro.
they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Big as hell.
Mayfield now from the 50. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It wasn't
Now
in
the
the intent.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
It was.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, I broke coverage, but that wasn't even shouldn't have cut. Just saying.
A first down throw for Mayfield. That's to his running back,
I just got
Kerryon
wrecked.
Johnson.
just got
Down
wrecked.
inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Still trying to hit stick.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
I'm like
as the
too
clock
many things
stops
about
here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
They catch
Patriot
everything.
touchdown.
Like dead ass.
11-yard
Everything.
touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just
Baker
understanding
Mayfield's not
who
even
you
that
got
good,
out
bro.
wide and
Like
who
you
you're
can't
gonna throw
even
it
tell me
to.
his
Give him
averages
an
is that good.
opportunity to go up
And the fact
make
that
a
these
play,
wide receivers
even when contested,
aren't
looks
that
like
good
that one
either.
worked out pretty well. The
Like
trust
it's-
factor in effect.
I have fucking Julio, Larry
On
Fitzgerald,
the return, it's Alex Erickson.
and fucking AJ Green.
Good-looking return set up here.
And I'm dropping
Solid
everything.
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
In 100% my corner.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the
100%.
Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is
Get off
out
me,
of
homie.
bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Let's
And he
go.
finds his tight end Graham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the
Dude, that throw was a little
15-yard
sketch.
line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another Seahawks 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver.
I think he might have been getting
that'll
held.
bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
I wanted Julio bad,
Escaping
bro.
the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A 23-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. Will tick by in this first half. So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
17. Seahawks 10.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Being chased out.
Bro,
left.
I can't do
And
anything,
this is
dude.
incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Hurts. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Too fat ass
And
off
he
the
will
line.
lose
Run
yardage
down the
here
goddamn
back
field.
at the
Goddamn
23-yard
block.
line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
Fucking
I really
garbage,
think
dude.
right from the first snap,
It's
I
a
think you're
fucking
really onto
offense,
something
dude.
there. This
Garbage.
passing game, it just
Fucking
can't get
got
off
every
the ground.
pass in
And
the
that
first
play,
quarter.
It wound up losing yardage.
Nice
And they were all
punt, but
decent
good work
passes,
on the
too.
return
That's
to
the
get
thing.
back to go. They were able to get the
And
ball
AJ
back
Green,
here, didn't
fucking
surrender any
trash.
points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Funches with a catch over the
Oh, that
middle.
offensive lineman is way down the field.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Like,
That's a
dude,
good
that dude was
chunk of
way down the
yardage
field
that's gonna
holding
be
on my
canceled
man.
out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The throw over the middle.
Dude, outside doesn't.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard
Catches
line.
everything. I don't get it.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man open. That's Harry.
Please punt the
And
ball,
they'll get this
dude.
across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Thank you, God.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance
I think I
to
could
think
have
about
that.
turning it upfield. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
He
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We're going over there.
Schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call.
Or not, because my blocker's not on the block.
The ball
and not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
It was a good play call, but I don't even say it wasn't, because I think it was a good play call.
3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this complete to Erickson. And able to get
Start
this
out, I think,
across
0
the
for
20
5.
before going out of bounds.
So
10 yards and a Seattle
doing
first
way better
down.
than to start the game.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup
That roll, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
It was solid defense.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll move the chains.
Like solid
Back
defense.
now in Seattle, Washington. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
5.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 44.
The tackle made.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
How do they run man in
They
that
had in
situation,
mind
though?
there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And now the throw held in by Green. That catch good for
25 is
5.
actually
It's third
stupid.
down.
25 is
One
actually
thing I
stupid.
think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
How does Julio
Third down
drop
conversions
that?
on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the
How does
passing
Julio
angles,
drop
thus
that?
the incompletion.
Like, what the fuck?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop
Are you fucking
it
kidding
on
me?
4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of
How does AJ Green drop
locking
that
in
ball?
on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen,
What the
hey,
fuck?
3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit.
How does
extra.
AJ Green drop
It
that ball?
didn't pay off in that situation.
Give him 10 yards
Like, I seriously
there,
do
and
not
about by the
understand.
nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
He's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. 4th quarter, down to the
I just don't
final 2
understand that,
minutes,
dude.
and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
I should probably call time out there, but it's tight.
Defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the
Yeah, I
mark.
definitely should have called that on there.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense.
Yeah, dude, I had Jalen Hurts, bro.
A minute 16 remaining.
I mean,
back to throw. Flush to his right. Open man Erickson. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
yeah, that dude slid over.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Wait, what the fuck is a 2-minute warning?
The stoppage with
They
just
didn't
over.
know.
Look to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Outright, here's Erickson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Their receivers would have caught that. Their receivers would have caught that. That's just how it is, you know.
He's back to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely
Chat. Dude, go for the 2. Do we go for the win?
Level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Let's go.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The pads at the line ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better. And try
That should take at least like, oh shit,
maybe
that's
get
7
back
seconds.
to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You're warming up your kicker, bro. I like that field goal, bro.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. One last shot from Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Let's go.
Tonight's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas
in the second half. I ain't doing all that boring BS.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I think I would have lost that game in overtime, to be honest with you.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We don't need no training, Holmes. They got Calais Campbell and Joey Bosa. They're gonna have a good defense. I don't think I'm gonna be able to run against them.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts and the Seattle Seahawks versus Derek Carr and the Dallas Cowboys.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Fighting through. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 7th season in the NFL, it's Derek Carr.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, threw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
This ain't bad. This ain't bad. Four touchdowns and interceptions.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Making the play that time, Thomas Davis from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Here come the Seahawks, and they're offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And they'll be led out by a second-round pick back in April out of Oklahoma by way of Alabama. It's Jalen Hurts.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Kareem Hunt, the ball
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 13 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
I think I'm going to get it, but I think it's going to be like 1 yard, 2
Gave up
yards.
the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Fullback, whatever. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Geno Atkins able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
That's what I do when I play my zone, dude.
To try again after the sack. Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
Complete to Evan.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
Sorry, what are my teeth hurt, bro?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Got
his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
No score.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Touchdown.
Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. There goes Green.
Making it happen,
Making it in. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
I thought he was going to get my way like that.
Here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful 1st quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The 1st quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Singletary to get the drive started. And Singletary has it stripped. And the Seahawks have recovered. Singletary, the ball carrier. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Who's the Giants quarterback, homie?
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
How did he get all those yards?
You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad position.
Yeah.
Get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Oh my God, what kind of throw was that?
Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now the rookie out of Wisconsin, this is Jonathan Taylor, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
I like you think my defense has
Run with Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Hey, what about
Nice
Beckham
little
too?
gain. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I think my defense has
A
worse.
first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
No.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Put down, Cowboys.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Philip Dorsett hauls it in.
Carr's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on
Who cares? They're
the
not going to get
catch.
yards after
Able to get
catch.
7 on
That's
that
my main
first
thing.
down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the
That's what I'm trying to hold
31-yard
back.
line.
From the gun, it's Carr. He finds First door set. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Again, it's Carr. And that's incomplete.
To this point,
I
I've been
low-key
impressed
missed
with the
that
work
sack.
defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is not going to get in as the big body
I saw that hole.
stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal.
Oh, yeah.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet.
Hello.
Hello.
Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Hello.
Just what Seattle was hoping for.
Hello.
The
Draft.
coverage holds.
You're streaming
Now 4th down.
the Seahawks.
Defense is staying out
Seahawks.
there. Here we go on
I did
4th
fantasy
and
draft
10
with him, so it's not actually the Seahawks. Should the fuck out.
Singletary, they'll run
Dude,
for it.
I made a team earlier, and guess what? Overall,
From the 1.
Okay,
And the
you gotta
Seahawks
reset it
able to
anyway.
come up with a goal line
No, I don't.
stand.
Yeah, you do.
so I was
Begin the
joking.
drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
I figured you didn't make one anyway, but
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
nobody makes that.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their
It's like
timeouts.
impossible.
As they'll stop it with
What?
just over a minute to go before halftime.
This shit fucked.
What are
They
you
go
eating?
play action with Hurts.
I don't know. It's offering
Catch it
And
in
that'll
the
be
wheel.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Wait, what?
Hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd
some
and 6.
offering little Debbie cakes, please.
Little
Away
Debbie's.
from the gun, it's
Hello,
Hurts.
Debbie's.
Oh, and this
Fucking
ball's tipped and
garbage.
intercepted.
I thought I had my.
Down by Josh Jackson.
No, you didn't.
Then he will bring
I
it
thought I
back to
did.
about the 11-yard
I literally
line.
text you, was like, what the fuck's the loudness? And I do, like, lead party.
My PlayStation turned off. I was building Legos.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he was hit as he threw it.
Yeah, I think that should be
Forces
fumble,
it
though.
incomplete.
I didn't grab
Now
him.
Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I have to finish this game and then we need to
Devin
drive.
Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And it's only
the
halftime, so.
Cowboys draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room.
Yo, I have 2
regroup the
receptions in this game.
They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Coming to the line here
Are
to
you
begin their
fucking
next drive. The
retard?
Seahawks offense.
Leave, dude.
You're under a minute to go
you
here in
fucking
the half.
retard?
Field position not really in your favor,
What?
but it's still time to
Are
try
you
to
a
move the ball and
retard?
get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the
Oh,
lead.
guess what?
It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try
I'm not
and
alone
increase it.
tomorrow.
But at the same
What?
time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are.
I'm
on
not
the field.
alone tomorrow.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up.
How? What do you
and go
mean?
into halftime looking at each other wondering
What do you
what if.
think, dummy?
You having your dog come
Finds his
over?
tight end, Graham.
Oh,
And taking
I
it
don't know.
across midfield and inside the 45.
You did not ask
Now
for
the
Kevin.
Seahawks call
Shut
the
up.
second of their
I wouldn't
3
technically
timeouts.
say I'm not
As the
alone,
clock will stop with 21
but
seconds
not
to go here in the
alone.
first half.
You know what I mean?
on first
I do not
and
know what you
10,
mean,
it's
actually.
Hurts.
That's why I'm
There goes the
asking you.
deep
Like, what the
ball,
fuck
end
you doing?
zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
I'm not alone as in Ryan Cooper alone,
They'll take over first and
but I'm also
Drive by the
technically.
Cowboys offense. And with time
You're single.
quickly fading here in the second quarter,
Yeah.
not
So you're
not alone.
aggressively offensively
Yeah.
want to play
You just
this.
ask someone to be your
I
Valentine.
think
That's
we'll
it.
find out just how much they trust their guys
I wouldn't really
in
say
this
I asked.
situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him
fucking
contained as
retarded.
they're able to get him down.
Then explain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
I messed it up. I would say I wouldn't necessarily say I asked.
So she asked.
Yeah,
Who? Not McKenna.
Because the spot they're in
I'm
now
telling you who.
is a credit to their defense.
Wow,
They've kept
pussy
them in it
boy.
by making the plays that they've made.
No.
And that
Pussy
just
alert,
means
pussy alert.
one big score
You won't
away
tell me who
from
you
being
like.
right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up
Who
and
do I
make that
what?
play? Because that's been an issue for
Because I don't like
What?
anyone.
The drive starts
Well,
with a
fuck
completion
everyone, dude.
left
That's
side.
really all you
Takes
like.
us beyond the
What?
35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
first and 10.
Well, I'm not the one that talks about mine 24/7, do you?
They'll go screen here to
What'd you say?
You're the one that talks about yours
This will leave
24/7,
them a
not me.
yard short.
I can't hear you.
I said you are the one that talk about yours 24/7.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves
You're the one
them
that brought it
a
up, not
manageable
me.
2nd and 1. Hurts going to keep this himself.
Technically, you should tell me.
He's got a first down and then. And now look
No.
at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this
Why?
will fortunately
I was gonna say
wind
it
up
starts
out of
with an
bounds.
S, maybe.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's
Savannah,
first and
obviously,
10,
duh.
down at the 33.
Savannah.
I don't know, but who the fuck is it?
Savannah Bond.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Who? I don't even know who that
In
is.
the first half, he was held in check on the
She's
ground, but
Australian.
despite that lack of
She's nice
production,
too.
they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel
Nice
Definitely,
fortunate about
definitely
that. If they can
fake.
actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open.
And he is
Isn't
in
it
for
the
the
best?
Seattle touchdown.
Dude, leave your game.
Alex Erickson. His
I'm winning
first
already.
touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a
Mini
bit
made it
further.
on mini band.
And a nice job by him to catch the
Pushing
slant and
legs
then
distance.
navigate.
Dude, I drafted Jalen Hurts as my starting quarterback.
Slant routes because it gets the
I
ball
can't
in their
hear you.
hands so quickly, and oftentimes on
I
the
did my
move,
fantasy draft,
doing a
okay?
move like that, they
Right.
get to use their best asset,
I got
which
a
is
Super Bowl
usually their
pack.
speed.
Imagine if I win this Super Bowl
Sometimes,
ticket.
like this instance, can take him into the end zone.
Fucking
Returnable
retarded.
for
Super Bowl
I
is-
had
Joe.
Joe Nathan.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this
Joe
out to the
Namath?
29.
Nathan.
About
Oh,
7
name
minutes
it.
next
Yeah,
drive
I
by the
just thought it
Cowboys
said
retarded.
offense. And
Fucking
their halftime
retarded.
hole now even deeper. They need
You
a
look
big
like
drive
Nathan.
here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half.
I really corrected you when you said
What?
Nathan again.
Hi.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit
Darren
bigger, but no time for
Ryan
discouragement.
Dawkins.
Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A throw complete to Dorsett. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2
Dead
coming
by
up. They got 8 yards
dog.
there.
Dead by dog. Dude, I wish you could save drafts.
You can, are you fucking retarded?
Wait, can you actually?
Across midfield and inside the 45.
If you don't reset your draft, you use the same one over and over.
I know that.
Then what the fuck do you mean?
But I
Save it.
wish there was a way to save it.
At the 44-yard line.
So you could go back and play that one after you plays another one?
Yeah.
That's gay as fuck. You're already gonna get almost the same exact players anyway.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You almost get the same exact players
Second
anyway.
and 2 after that last catch, good
You
for
do
8
that.
yards. A handoff on the option to Singletary. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but
I
in
got a
my
97
estimation,
or
they've got to pick up
They
the
did.
urgency here. They've got to
They
get
did.
quickly in and
They
out of the huddle
Who?
and run off a bunch more
I don't
plays.
know who it is.
On
It's my
first
running
down, they
back.
stick with Singletary.
No, you didn't.
Or not my running
Inside
back.
the 20
My
before he's
halfback.
brought down.
No, you didn't.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Dream a dutiful
Sometimes it's hard
Jabbar.
to believe, but
What?
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He's had the game he
Drew
expected,
Jabbar.
but that run there, that may get him
I
going.
was just going to say,
No.
maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
He's not
I know
97
the great
overall.
ones always think to
Yes, he
themselves,
is.
just hang in there.
Send me a photo.
You didn't know,
Send me a photo.
you didn't know who that is?
That's a good start for him.
I've heard of him.
He's a basketball player.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't think. Like, I knew he was an athlete. I just couldn't think of what.
Oh, did you know that,
He played for the Lakers now, you said it. What?
so if you stack up on tight ends, that's actually kind of good. Because your tight end goes to fullback. Your second one.
Yeah, but you gotta think. Who uses
I
a
have a
fullback?
What?
Who uses a fullback?
Well, fullback if you it's good
Oh,
for
you don't like
block.
run plays if you're set up like that, but
Yeah, that's good.
that's only goal line. What the fuck?
I have a 96 overall tight end and a 95 overall fullback.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could
I only have
come away with
2
anything there
open
on
positions.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and
Because
that
it's not-
miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. And all the way down to the 39.
He went down.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain
Oh,
move? They're all
honky.
the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Like, every one of my players' stats went down.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
What do you mean?
The defense showing
They're not
some
inside
anger
anymore?
after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. After the sack here,
I
second
feel like
and
you're
11.
capping, but I don't know if you're capping, so I'll just have to wait until after this game.
I still have the same exact one as I did earlier.
Hurts.
But Michael Vick is at 94 overall right now.
No, he's not. Shut
11
up.
yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third
You're
and inches.
stupid. They
be
can't go
more than a
down
half a
after you
foot.
draft him.
What is this guy's name?
Are you dumb? Is he gonna fall for that?
Duvernay
Here's Hurts to
Tardif.
throw.
I never knew how to pronounce
And
it.
he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
You could have used
They're
him
able to
in the
convert on
Super Bowl.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now
What?
to put this game on ice. This is
Yeah, we
1st
could have
and
used him in
goal.
the Super Bowl. No, he had
What, an
an
offensive lineman?
Throwing
Yeah.
is Hurts. And it's caught.
He was the one that
And the
opted
Seahawks are
out.
going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal.
do you mean
from
opted
the
out?
1.
He opted out of the season. He's also a doctor.
Oh.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for
That
the
makes sense, though.
Seahawk touchdown.
What?
He said it makes sense now.
Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He has
Chiefs
really
would've won the
settled in
Super Bowl
throwing the
if they had
football,
O-line.
and that touchdown
There's
here in the
no
4th quarter gives him a
Dude, you
pretty
still didn't put up
comfortable
any
cushion.
points, so
He
don't.
may be a rookie, but he's
Because
playing
we
like
had no offensive line.
and
And what about your
QB
defense?
is
Why couldn't they stop
easy.
Tom?
How about this guy?
Because they are just in a bad mood. The offense couldn't get anything done. It's a team game.
It's a team game, but you guys didn't stop them like at all.
The O-line was worse than the Capitals defense.
You stopped them on like the first drive. That's what I did. In the 4th quarter, because they gave up. Let's be real here.
Mahomes never gave up.
He never gave up, but he never scored either. So
Dude, one thing that's kind of annoying is they've posted like 20 things about Mahomes not giving up.
yeah, it is.
Yes,
He took the L.
And it's always easy to second guess when you
He's
don't
not even.
They want to
But
continue to
somebody posted a really good thing, a good point. How Cam Newton, when he was in the Super Bowl, like nobody talked about how he didn't give up when he was getting pressured by the Broncos defense the whole game. But now they're saying Mahomes, it's not his fault, but they blamed everything on Cam Newton when he was getting pressured by Denver. That's straight up. That's gay. That's stupid.
Or what?
And
Internet
Carolina had a better season than the Kansas City. Carolina only lost 1 game that season when they made it to Super Bowl.
Football was different back then.
No gain on the screen.
I don't matter. No, it wasn't that much.
It's a more fast-paced game now.
Bitch, shut up.
It is.
You're just a Patrick Mahomes' dick sucker. Shut up.
No. Nope.
Oh, I forgot there was a
Not
shot
even-
on his dick, so don't
Not
matter.
even bandwagon.
I know you like the Chiefs before them, but you like everything about Patrick Mahomes. You like in love with him. Like, shut your ass up. He got destroyed in the Super Bowl, that's all you gotta say.
Kill yourself. Broncos fan.
At least I'm not bandwagon. What the fuck you mean?
I'm not. I think you're probably a bandwagon.
How am I a
You started
bandwagon?
watching football as soon as the Broncos were good.
What the fuck? How do you know when I started watching football?
When you were like 7 or 8, 9.
I watched football since I was little. I played football almost my whole life, dude. What the fuck you mean?
I have 2.
You play football?
I
Madden, maybe? Esports, baby. Esports, baby. Esports, baby.
I played freshman year
Shut your ass
college.
up. Shut your ass up.
I played freshman year, but I broke my leg.
Shut your ass up.
Just kidding, I didn't break my leg.
Intercepted a third time.
You just garbage.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a good return here as he takes
I
it
quit.
past the 30-yard line.
You know who I was behind? L.J. Richardson. One of the best running backs in the state.
You were behind?
Yeah.
That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going
You did not play running
out of
back.
here with that as their final act. That
I
interception.
quit.
Good way for
Yeah, I
them to
did.
end it.
No, you didn't.
I used to actually be pretty fast before my
That
heel.
time the right guard
My
sending
heel's
it
retarded.
backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive
You
line
didn't
now,
play
depending
right
on
side.
situations. You can get the bulky
I did,
guy, the
though.
fast guy.
You didn't,
No matter
though.
what, though, you can't
I
hold
did
them.
though.
And he'll take this to the other
I
side.
know
The
you
difference
did.
between the big difference between a varsity running back and a freshman
Using
running
his
back.
legs to hurt.
I don't give
First
two
down.
shits. You did not play running.
10 at the 47-yard line.
First of all, you a toothpick, homie. You go down after one little
And
scratch.
he is met at the
No,
line
no.
of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I'm not a toothpick.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second
You're not?
down.
No.
Brings up second
But
and
you
10
were.
at the
That one
No.
looks like he'll throw
were.
here.
No.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was
You
hit
never
a
even seen
fraction
what my
sooner, it
body
may have
looks
been a
like.
fumble. So now 3rd and 10.
No, but I heard
Big play
everyone
to
else
start
say
the
it.
drive, but nothing since.
Matt doesn't know
Looking
anything.
to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It wasn't just Matt
Just a
saying
little
it.
beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes
What?
he had back.
It wasn't just Matt saying it,
Wishes
though.
it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because
That
that's a
probably just
completion he
seems
makes, what,
I'm a
9.9
toothpick 'cause
times
I'm
out of
super
10?
tall
Just
now.
missed that one.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd
Are
and
you
10.
gonna hurry up?
I have 13 seconds left
To
in this
throw
game. Show your
again.
tits.
Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one a
Elvis,
gain of
is
20
what
and
it
a
is.
first down.
It's a gain of
What?
20.
It's Valentine's,
And
bro.
a Cowboy first down.
Imagine being single today.
On first
You're
down,
alone.
Carr.
Aren't you single?
Now a
You
desperation
stupid.
throw deep downfield.
Remember I
And he
said
couldn't
you don't
hang
know.
on. Would have been their
You're
fourth
single.
pick of the game.
You said you were single. You said you just had a Valentine.
Akeem Talib on the coverage.
I never said I was single.
One final
Yes, you
try
did.
now for Carr.
I said I might be
He's
single.
gonna let
You
it
said you
fly.
were single.
And that will be incomplete. As time has run out.
Either
on
I'm
this
with
football
someone
game.
that name
So
that
the
starts with an
victory
S
here
or
for
an
Seattle,
M.
and they were really helped by their
Shut your
defense,
ass up.
forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in
To
this
be honest, I
one,
don't think you'll ever
today's
guess what the
defense.
S
And what I mean by
name
that is,
is.
in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
Probably
but the
Sarah
big
or
thing was
something.
holding people down, holding
Nope.
down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now,
I don't care, to be
it's about
honest.
taking the ball
Tell
away.
you when you get it
Taking
right.
away possessions,
I don't
get
care,
the
to
ball
be
back for
honest.
their
I'm not
offense.
even
They
gonna
had
guess.
3 takeaways in this one, and it led them.
I don't care enough to guess.
Would you call a Zoom call being alone?
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah. Why?
Yeah, just wondering.
Don't tell me you're doing a Zoom call, bro. Please don't
No,
tell
no,
me
no.
that.
I'll tell you how I know her.
A Zoom call.
No.
How then?
A trip I went on.
Hmm?
A trip I went
Shut
on.
up. No, she's in Missouri. It's not her. Be quiet.
Not in Missouri.
I don't care. Minnesota.
To be honest, I don't even know if you know that I went on this trip.
I don't care, bro. Are you gonna invite me to a draft thing after I reset my
Yeah,
draft?
your draft.
You could still invite me technically. Just go to undrafted players, but okay.
A new roster. I invite you.
I'm resetting my draft. Ooh, Mike Tomlin, Pete Carroll. What the fuck? That was an easy pick. Chat, bruh. I don't know if I like these picks or not, homie. They ain't very
Are you gonna
good.
join?
I'm fucking drafting.
I'm gonna give you one tip of who one of my players are. Who let the dogs out? Who? Who let the dogs out? What?
Travis Kelce.
Good guess. Are you almost done?
Show your tits, bro.
I was gonna say, guess what my offense is, overall is?
Probably like 89.
93.
Nice, 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 nice.
Guess what my defense is? 90.
Cool, bro. My team's absolute garbage.
Join.
I'm not done yet. I'm just saying my team's actually garbage.
Do you know who Jermichael Finley is?
Your mom.
He's a 96 overall tight end. Do you know who Cameron Hayward is?
Your mom.
You know who Odell Beckham Jr. is?
Your dad. Yo, bro.
Are you game?
No, are you stupid?
You are.
Maybe because you like me like that and you wish I was, but I'm not, bud. Chill. Chill your titties.
I told Ryan her name, and Ryan thinks I'm gay because of her name.
Steve.
What?
Stevie.
Stevie?
I don't know. Sam. Sam.
No. That's a pretty diverse name. Whatever
It is
the
a
word
diverse
is.
name.
What?
It is a diverse name. So is Stevie. Or Steven.
No. Trainee.
What? Okay, just give me... Okay, let me think.
What? You gotta turn your mic volume up, my means. Okay. Okay. You get it now?
I didn't hear you.
Let the dogs out.
I didn't even...
What? Hurry up, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He's like, won't let me take photos, bro.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he opts to
Like,
not
it
bring
doesn't
this one
save-
out. The first drive will start at the 25.
You gotta turn your mic up.
I will, just wait. Oh my god, I'm about to torch my snap, bro.
Elvis.
Fuck my... Oh my
Now
god.
problems right out
I
of the
can't do
gate.
anything, my
We're
snap's
going to get a
fucking
delay.
as fuck.
I tried to
that'll
call a
back him
timeout
up
at 1
5.
second, but it didn't work.
What is Digna fucking... I'm pissed.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
You
Also,
actually...
keeper.
Wow, I declined yours that one time, and you couldn't even decline mine. You a fucking
Working from the
slut.
gun, it's Carr. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This first drive looks like they want to get that
I always
vertical
hate
passing
Luke
game going
Keaton
early.
Christian
And they
McCaffrey
did, and
mix
what a
up.
warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And
My
once
snap's
you
broken.
adjust to that and you start to
I
back
love it.
off,
What?
then that opens
My
things up
snap
underneath.
won't let me take a
Really
photo
nice
and send
start
it.
for them. Great way to get the game going.
So you're gonna lose streaks.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Like,
That's going to set him
I don't even
back
care,
5
bro.
yards.
I'm just super pissed, bro. It's just
So a little
snap
bit of a
failure every time I
stiffer
take a
challenge
goddamn
now.
photo.
1st and 15
And
following
type
the
it.
delay of game.
Well, you can't snap the ball.
From the gun, it's Carr.
No, I can, like... I don't even know.
Finding the open man,
How did you
that's
catch
Tim
that?
Patrick. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
You
line.
can't snap the ball, is what you're saying.
Big plays here. This one going for 29. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. And all the way inside the 15.
That felt really weird. His running just feels
That's
awkward.
now a pair of explosive plays
It's, like,
in
super
succession,
weird.
both north of 20 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the
Why'd you try to
14.
run?
And he goes backwards here.
Why'd your dad
Losing
try to
yardage
throw you?
Back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Denver Broncos.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
4-yard line.
From the gun, Carr.
And then how do you catch that?
Denver. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down.
You thought
Keenan
they were
Allen
going
is
to stop me.
Keenan Allen is overrated.
My X didn't work. I missed. Wait a minute, what?
He's got it. 7
Look at the camera.
Makes the score. Broncos
Yo, I was so sure I missed that, dude. My X isn't working. I'm lagging.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead.
Is your X not working? Did you just get a new controller?
No, when you lag, since I'm streaming,
Good starting field position for
if it lags, it doesn't register an X.
Able to find Alan Lazard.
And stop streaming right now. No one's watching
Across
anyways.
midfield down to the 45.
I was watching it, bro.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I probably will stop streaming, but it might lag me out of the whole
They'll
game.
run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he stopped immediately there.